Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Let's say you have a party at your house and one of your friends is about to leave the party and you notice that person is really drunk. Stumbles around and, slurs the words that he's gonna utter to you, can't find the key. Instead of going to his car, goes to someone else's car. What would you do? Well, I think you would suggest that person should not be driving, correct? Or maybe prevent that person from driving. That would be the normal moral thing to do. If that person, and you know that is in that state of unsobriety, goes behind the wheel and drives away, are you liable for, criminal charges? Because you knew and that guy left your party and you knew it. And let's say that person who's driving the car gets into an accident and God forbid, victims are going to result out of that accident. Would you be liable for any criminal charges? I think definitely you will be. That's how I feel for people in the Biden administration, including people very close to him, including family members, where they don't realize they don't try to prevent and stop this Biden being in the position he is. He is the head of the United States of America. Supposedly, he has a lot of power, including the capability to unleash a nuclear war, because he's the president. Or he can do a lot of damage. Would you still let him be over there? If you really think that Biden is still sober, still conscious, still himself, then I don't know what to tell you, my friends. You gotta watch some videos and maybe read certain things, understand behavior. Now we have here a video where Biden, the President of the United States of America, is gonna be wandering off like a lost grandfather, whatever, full of Alzheimer. And it's not his fault. It's the fault of the people around him who sees that, should see that, they obviously know, and they continue with a farce. Let me play this video. We're gonna see Biden not there. So this is from Fox News. Conservatives mock Biden wandering away from question on Chinese hackers. He has no idea what's going on. Has no idea. President Biden has just finished giving remarks on blah, blah, blah. So it's not that they mock. This is, I think, dangerous. This, I want to say criminal, but look at this. I'm just going to see if I can play this video. I didn't play it yet. I saw it on a different, on a tablet actually. So let's see if it's gonna work. If it's not, I'm gonna get it ready for you.
Mr. President, can you tell us about the hacking of cabinet officials by China and the threshold of concern you have about that, sir?
Ready? How are you getting guys now? All right.
Can you look at the way he walks? Look, she asked the questions after he turns around.
Mr. President, can you tell us about
See,
the hacking?
he turned around.
Mr. President, can you tell?
Look at his fist
Can you tell us?
shaking.
Mr. President, can you tell us about the hacking of cabinet officials? Mr. President,
Look, I just wanted to look at his fists when he turns around and how they shake.
Mr. President, can you tell us about the hacking of cabinet officials by China? Mr. President, can you tell us about the hacking of cabinet officials?
Look how he walks.
And the threshold
Like
of
he's
concern
just
you have about that, sir?
uncertain of his steps. Ready for what? For the injections or what? Look. That guy is not there. That's not how a conscious human being. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I've been around people. You've been around people who walks like that. You've been around people, old people. I've been around old people, and I tell you what kind of old people walk like that. They have a little lost in space. They're not there. Let's go. Where? Skiing? My friends, this is the President of the United States of America. if he is not, and he is not, I think he's incapable of being in charge. Who is in charge? Is this the way our system works? Our. Is it? Is this the way it's supposed to function? Other people from the shadow, these guys are really in charge, and this guy is just over there. What is going on here? I mean, I understand that's, this society turned into a very, very artificial society in the past, I don't know, maybe 30 years, as far as I know. I remember when I was a kid and everything that was coming from the United States, where it was made in USA or made in West Germany, were like the best quality that you could ever have. I don't think so right now. This is an American house. Where I come from, we build these things for pigs with this kind of plywood and whatever it is. And these are the American, all of them are made like this. If you make something out of concrete or bricks, oh my God, it's old style. Oh my, that's one example. Look at the cars, how they're built, and not only the American cars, and many other things. They're supposed to last 3 years, 2 years, 4 years. They're not supposed to be lasting forever. It's a different mentality nowadays. The best example, when you go, for instance, to Las Vegas and you see over there the pyramid, and you see in Paris, you see the how do you call it, Eiffel Tower, or other. You say, well, I mean, that's just a for entertainment, and I understand that, but if that you find in other places where you see all kind of artificial stuff to give you the illusion. It's like you eat something, but it's not food, but looks like food, smells like food, tastes like food, but it's not food. They are okay with that. So the same here, it's a push towards this falsity. And this Biden being over there, most of the people don't even bother to ask, hey, stop, right now, I want that guy out. I want elections, or I want whatever is vice president, which is even worse. But anyway, Kamala Harris. That's how the process works. These guys are just pretending. If you read, let's say, most of the so-called mainstream, corporate media in the U.S., they will mock people like me or other people from noticing and talking about this guy's condition. Not about his condition. We are the danger for pointing that out, not them, because they're hiding it. And this guy being over there. And the problem is, people can do certain things. What can we do? What can we do? So he has no, I'm talking about Biden, no control over whatever happens over there with him. I understand, and it's sad. The problem is he's still there. That's the problem. He doesn't want to be removed. People around him can remove him. They don't. What's going on here? Well, we know what's going on here. This is a game right here. Them or they versus us or we, however we want to look at it. And they play a game over there, and their mass media create illusion and smokescreen. They don't even, this guy should not have been even allowed to run, not allowed. Yeah, maybe allowed. I mean, if you just go and really do, they would have conducted a medical evaluation. Real, I don't think it was one. I don't think so that a medic could go over there and say, hey, you're just fine, even though they said he continues to be fit to be the president. Really? The medic with that guy should be removed his, right to practice, his license, out. What do you mean? I can see the guy is not there. What are you telling me, that this guy is still, he's been still fit to hold office? When I look at him, our motor functions are dictated by this. If this is in decay, then you can see this being in decay. This is basic 1, 2, 3 ABC. And the medics with licenses tell us, no, he's just fine. He falls like a goalkeeper in soccer, dives all the time. He's just fine, man. He's just accidents. I've never seen any US president or any other politician for that matter diving so many times as accidents, someone else's mistake. When is it going to be his mistake, his fault? Never. Do you believe that? I don't. I mean, you can see, if you put together, probably you can put at least 15 stumbles, dives. If you include lost in space and all that, you can go even more than 15 instances in what? In 2 years. 2 years. Make it a frequency, you almost got everything one in 1 month. What is going on? Of a dive? Tell me another example of someone else doing this. Not only in the United States of America, everywhere on this planet. Not even the Pope does anything like that. Or others. Remember, what's his name? John Paul II? He was older and he was incapacitated and blah, 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 blah. He was not diving like this guy. And we still think he's still fit to, those guys are still fit to hold office. Not even participate. He's been disqualified. And I know, elect someone else. I don't care. A horse, like whatever, Hadrian, I can't remember his name. What was his name? Caligula's horse. Remember a horse? He appointed a horse as a senator. There was a horse. Caligula's horse was a senator in Rome's Senate. We have Biden over there. Not far, I think. Not far. At least the horse was still, in virility and doing his thing. This guy is just, look at that. And the authority that this guy has, given by the office, is unbelievable. The power, alleged. Who is in control if he's not? Aren't you concerned that there are some people you don't see, don't know who really make the decisions? Why did you vote then? That means the person that you voted for is not the one who's in charge over there. So it's a farce. It's like you pay for a car and they give you a bicycle. What would you say? It's okay. My car is still good now. Let me settle it and go home. Click, 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 click. But my car runs just fine. Click, click, click. Is that what you do? No, you're immediately going to say, what the? This is a bicycle. I didn't pay for a bicycle. I paid for that. I don't know, Mitsubishi or whatever I'm buying. Fake, phony, and you have children pretending. And it starts from pretending. I can pretend. Right now I'm a pair of glasses. Hey, you gotta believe that. If you don't believe it, you don't show support for that, you're a bigot or something. This is what's been pushed to us and to our children. And the children will become adults, and the adults will start voting, and there you have it, a society. The emperor has no clothes. I'm telling you that. He has no... Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.